We visit the sea life again, this time in Helsinki, Finland. Down the stair we go, open the door, and then we see a tropical freshwater area. First tank has some beautiful cardinal fish and Corridora sterbe on the bottom. Reefs turtle from Asia, so it's a mixture of all over the world. We can see that right away. We see piranhas from the Amazon and some former keeper, and also a African albino lungfish. So Africa, Amazon, Asia, everything is there. Yeah, it's always nice to see an albino lungfish. You see them more often, by the way. Here an electric eel. Then we see also some cichlids from the Amazon, Heros ephasiatus, and also some poison frog species, Philobatus vitatus, Dendrobatus leucomelas, and the only really poison one, the golden poison frog, Dendrobatus terribilis. And then a first tropical marine tank with Bangai cardinal fish. I miss the anemones or the sea urchins where they can spit their juveniles in between. And then we see a common octopus from Europe and a nice beautiful specimen. Unfortunately, they only live maximum 2.5 years. After reproduction, they die, which is quite natural. We see more tropical tanks. This one has archer fish, beautiful big specimens together with the blue spotted stingray. And the cleanoresses are used a lot to get rid of the parasites from the fish. And this tank has a lot of soft corals and a beautiful black spotted pufferfish, also called the golden puffer. This is a tank with garden eels, mainly the spotted garden eel. And you can see fields of them in the Indo-Pacific. Saw them in Egypt myself. And they are waiting for some plankton to pass in the current, and then they eat the plankton. If you approach them, then they quickly retrieve themselves into the substrate. This tank resembles a deep hole in Egypt where you can find the squirrelfish. And this is a nice tropical tank with some living corals. Here the anemone fish, they search for their anemone, which is apparently not there. And the next tank has lionfish together with this beautiful moray eel. And then we enter a hole before the big ocean tank in which a funny looking dinosaur is lying with his head, a skeleton. And of course we see the obligatory blacktip reef shark. The sea life tanks mostly have about 500,000 liters of water. And this hole also has some models of fossils, and we can learn about evolution, which you will see later as well as some Argus fish and some seahorses, pipefishes, snake pipefish, and so on. So a lot to learn before we finally enter the tunnel of the ocean tank. I think especially the eyes of this skeleton, they look really funny. I don't know what kind of dinosaur or mosasaurus, or I don't know what it should be. But you can see in sea life centers more often quite funny looking. After the ocean tank, we enter some colder seawater tank, marine tanks with some European rays and sea bass and some dogfish or cat sharks and a little tunnel for the kids with starfish. You can make nice pictures there. Again, some models of manta rays. Very nice is this little area where they can raise the juvenile sharks. The eggs of sharks are also called mermaid purses. We pass some more cold water marine tanks and also the obligatory touch pool with some models, and there's always somebody looking what you touch. It's well regulated. We see some rudd with some kelp, supposed to be from the Baltic Sea, and then a funny tank with these boarfish, snipefish, and swallowtail perch, all species that live in the deep. The kelp, however, comes from shallow areas, but it looks nice. We see moon jellies before we see a tank with bigger fish. This is a big catfish together with, for example, the sorobim catfish and also Scleropagus, the Asian arowana, all big fish that are sometimes bought by private people and the fish get too big for their tanks. The last area in the sea life is a mixture of everything. We see tube anemones, and here's some pufferfish. We see mudskippers, large-scale four-eye fish, very nice display. You don't see them too often anymore. And here are some pupfish. They are very endangered in America, and some aquaria breed them, and that's a very good insurance population for when they go extinct in America. And we end the tour with some angelfish from the Amazon and some kissing gouramis from Asia. So again, a mixture. So I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think of Sea Life Helsinki, and see you in the next Zoo Wild YouTube. Till then, bye bye.